Montreal is a city bursting with culture and all sorts of culinary delights, and their vegan scene is thriving like never before. I'm Eunice, and I'm going to help you explore the best vegan eats and hidden gems that make this city a must visit for vegans and food lovers alike. Okay, so you've just landed in Montreal. What do you need to know besides what you're gonna do and what you're gonna eat? Something you should be doing before you land is actually get travel insurance. So I wanna thank SafetyWing for sponsoring this video, and I wanna tell you a little bit more about them because not only are they affordable, they're flexible and reliable. So let me tell you more about them. So what is SafetyWing? SafetyWing is a travel medical insurance company that covers people from all over the world while outside of their home country. I love it because it's flexible and works like a subscription. They offer multiple services for different sorts of nomads, travelers, and remote workers. Most importantly, it's super affordable. They're very competitive with their price categories. So for example, I only paid $18.09 for my 1 week stay in Montreal, but prices may vary, so check them out for your trip. They also have COVID-19 coverage, which includes quarantine coverage for $50 a day up to 10 days. It's very reliable and convenient because there's a $0 deductible and they can cover up to $250,000. It's available to purchase in 180 countries, and you can purchase it while already traveling. So as you can see, it's very easy to navigate and purchase, and you can even be specific with your dates, which makes your balance even less expensive, and you're protected in case something happens. So if you're traveling abroad, make sure to click my link in the description to get your trip protected. As soon as you land into Montreal, it's 100% worth it to get an Uber or Lyft to take a short ride from the airport to Veganari because this is a hidden gem you're not going to want to miss. Let's hear more about the story.
Hi, my name is Ari Reiser from Resto Veganari in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. My vegan journey started back in February 2018 after being diagnosed with diabetes. So I started following Dr. Greger from nutritionfacts.org and went the whole plant-based, whole foods, no oils, raw vegan diet. I did that for about 9 months, but 5 months into my journey, I did have a heart attack, and my recovery was really quick within a couple of days. And it just ensured me that I need to continue the journey going plant-based vegan. I started this restaurant because I was looking for the foods that I remembered as a young person, the Greek food and the comfort food, and I enjoyed that, and I wasn't able to find it anywhere else, so I decided to do it myself.
Okay, I am super excited because it is not often you find vegan Greek food, and we are starting off strong with Pilia, which is like a Greek meze, okay? I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but one of my favorite, I would say top 5 foods in the world is spanakopita. For those of you that don't know, spanakopita is a Greek pastry. It's usually phyllo dough stuffed with lots of spinach and feta cheese and dill. And obviously vegans now can enjoy this. It still has spinach. I assume he has a different feta substitute. Sometimes it's tofu. I've seen it different ways. Enough talking. I can't help it. I'm like dying to take a bite of this, so. I'm in my happy place right now. The phyllo is so flaky and delicious. The filling is delicious. You can taste the dill. It's great. Oh my gosh. I'm really hungry. This is a great starter to try a little bit of everything. So what else comes on here? You also get dolmadakia, which are stuffed grape leaves, falafel, peppercini, calamata olives, tzatziki, and kopanisti, which is like a spicy feta, and of course pita bread. This looks absolutely incredible. Let me try a grape leaf actually. It's like warms my soul. Okay, I'm starting with this tzatziki because it looks so freaking good. This is so creamy. I want to try some of the falafel. The falafel with the tzatziki, everything. You guys. Okay, and this is my first time trying kopanisti, so let me give this a try. If you love feta, I mean, you're gonna love this. This is definitely an appetizer starter pack that you have to try. But wait, there's more. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, that I've been waiting for, okay? It's gyro time, pita time, 3 different proteins, okay? Actually, just kidding, 4 different proteins. We have soy curl gyro meat, right? Which if you're not familiar with gyros, that's very popular Greek food. It's usually like a mix of lamb and beef, but they did it with soy curls with the gyro spices. It's legit, okay? Then the other 3 are roasted on a coal fire, okay? On a grill, the flames is delicious. One is shiitake mushrooms. The other one is like chicken protein. And then the third is like kofta, which is like a ground beef with a lot of Greek spices. It looks incredible. All of them go on this beautiful bed of his housemate tzatziki, which is to die for. Okay, it's one of the best I've ever had. Tomatoes, red onion, and then it's just wrapped up to perfection. And I'm a carb lover, so of course I couldn't resist and get the Greek potatoes, because if you haven't had Greek potatoes, these are potatoes on another level. They're like seasoned with lemon and garlic and just everything you can dream of, okay? And then the rice, I mean, just look how beautiful this rice looks. This is reason alone to want to get it, okay? This is just, you know, part of the feast that he has to offer. You can get a bunch of other things on his menu like Philly cheesesteaks and shrimp and everything else, right? But enough talking, I'm ready to eat. This food is calling my name. Let me start with some of the potatoes. If you like lemon and garlic, you're gonna like them. They're not super crispy, they're just slightly fried to get this nice outer brown shell, but they're soft and like boiled on the inside. All right, let's start with all these pitas. We got a million here. I'm gonna start with the soy curl one. This is massive, monstrosity, which means like, oh my gosh. You guys, if anyone ever asks you, can you eat vegan Greek food? The answer is yes, okay? That is what this is. It is spiced to perfection. The soy curls are juicy. And soy curls, I love soy curls because if you look at the ingredients of soy curls, it's just 2 ingredients, soybeans and water. That's it. They make this beautiful, high protein, whole food, plant-based protein that can substitute any meat. Okay, now this one I'm really excited to try because this is shiitake mushroom and it straight up looks like meat. So I am so curious about this. Oh my gosh. Wow. If you get tzatziki on your face, that means you did it right. The shiitakes are like binded with wheat, which just makes it taste even more like a meaty texture. And the reason I keep referring to meaty texture, the reason I feel like sometimes that can be very important is because places like this with this kind of cuisine, it's an entryway to a vegan diet. A lot of times people find a vegan diet very intimidating. So when they don't find foods that they're familiar with, vegan, they get turned off or intimidated and don't even want to try it. But when they try foods that they're familiar with textures they're familiar with flavors they're familiar with, they think, I think I can do this, right? And that's the whole point. That's the whole movement that we're trying to support. So that's why I keep referring to that, because I'm probably gonna get comments on it, let's be real. The third one is chicken. And they add a little turmeric color to distinguish which one's which. Oh, wow. You will not be disappointed with anything here. And you'll want to bathe in this tzatziki sauce. Okay, last but not least, the kofta. This is typically like a ground beef that's put on a skewer, but obviously they've used vegan protein for this. Oh wow. My mom's gonna be like, why do you have napkins? I never have napkins, Mom, I'm sorry. You have to try them all. These are incredible. I love how they use shiitake mushrooms. I love how they use a ground beef and spice it. I just love everything. Oh, I haven't even tried the rice, you guys. The rice is so important. This is something on another level that you really can't find at a lot of places. I've been to a lot of restaurants in a lot of different cities, and in the US, I have yet to find Greek vegan food. Maybe it exists in other cities, but I have yet to find. This is the first time I am experiencing it, and I'm in love. Reasons to come to Montreal alone. So make sure you stop by Veganary and give this place a try, and let me know what you think, because his story is just inspiring. The food is incredible. Make sure to stop by. The next morning, I had to pick up some pastries from the OG vegan patisserie Sophie Sucre because they've been around for over 10 years. They have been using traditional methods for French pastries and even make their own vegan butter. And now, of course, you can enjoy the viral crookie. They offer a selection of other pastries that are allergen friendly as well. So make sure to give them a try, as they were pioneers in the vegan pastries from Montreal. Before heading to lunch with my cousin, we decided to do a walking tour that we found on Get Your Guide that was only $25 a person. Here we learned so much about the city. I'll leave a link below to the one that we went to. I like how since the World Fair in 1967, they've always had a love for outdoor seating and they're always decked out. It's a great way to hear about the history and charm of Montreal and get a workout for food because yes, it was time to feast again. So I headed over to Saint Laurent Street to try some Indian food that some might not expect to find vegan and hear its story.
Hi, my name is Abhishek. I'm the owner of Tula. It's a fully vegan Indian and Pan-Asian restaurant. The reason I started this restaurant is because there's a big stereotype against Indian food that it's not vegan friendly, it's veg friendly. Naturally, the food is very vegan friendly, home style Indian food. It's not translated across in our restaurants in the West, but I'm here to change that and offer you some delectable grandmas, mums and my recipes, healthy home style Indian food. Come by, try and see some totally different world of Indian food right here.
Okay, so I'm at Tula in the Saint Laurent Street. It is beautiful. This place has gotten a lot of hype and for good reason. It is like reinvented Indian food. So Tula means balance in Sanskrit. So what Abhi, the owner here, was trying to accomplish is balance not only in flavor but in health as well. And it shows in the food and it's absolutely gorgeous. So for lunch, I'm here during lunchtime and you can get a thali, which is typical in a lot of Indian restaurants for lunch, which is just like several small dishes, right? If you're not familiar with what a thali is. So it has a lot of curries and dals and a salad, rice, and even a dessert. And then because I just love just tofu, he has these tofu skewers that look absolutely incredible. It also comes with papadam, and do not sleep on the mango lassi because this is not a drink you can find often at a lot of Indian restaurants. Vegan mango lassi because of the yogurt, obviously, so cheers. Yum, love mango lassis. Okay, but enough talking. Let me start with this food to see what it tastes like because this is my first meal of the day, so I'm excited. I'm going to rip up some of this roti, dip it into curry here. This looks absolutely delicious. This is like a flavor bomb in your mouth. Oh my goodness. Look at the rice, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so fluffy. I'm gonna try with some of the dal here. If you've never tried this carrot dish, this is so good. It's usually something with some like coconut. It's just so healthy for you, and it's literally just shredded carrot. This is vegan paneer, guys, vegan spinach paneer. This is already off to an amazing start. It's absolutely incredible, but we need to try these skewers. Okay, look at this. These are tofu skewers. They look absolutely incredible. It comes with a green chutney, so. I hope you guys heard that crunch because it was so perfect and the inside looks absolutely incredible. Definitely a place you have to come and wait. There's actually one more dish. You guys, if you've never had a biryani, you need to have the biryani experience here. Biryani is very difficult to nail according to some of my friends. So this looks absolutely beautiful. You can see all the layers and the beautiful colors and oh my gosh, okay. You've done such a good job of the beautiful layering and the flavoring. It's so fragrant. It's loose the way it should be. Definitely a feast you have to enjoy. So make sure not to pass this place up and just come shopping in this cute neighborhood. There's a reason this is on one of the must-try restaurants of Montreal. Now you can't leave Montreal without trying a Montreal-style bagel. We found these at the famous Seagal's Market that's been open since 1927. Compared to New York-style bagels, these are smaller, thinner, sweeter, and denser with a larger hole, and it's always baked in a wood-fire oven. And if you love coffee and beautiful buildings, you need to stop by Crew because it used to be one of the old banks of Montreal, but now it's a cool co-working space and a coffee shop. And just a few minutes walk from Crew Coffee is the Notre Dame Basilica that was built between 1824 and 1829. The magnificent interior and boldly modern design of the chapel captivates hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. Paintings, sculptures, and stained glass windows illustrate biblical passages as well as 350 years of parish history. But now it's time to head over to brunch, and here's a tip. Take advantage of the metro. It's so convenient and easy to purchase a weekend pass or even month pass if you need. You just need to pay $5 for your Opus card. But we headed to the LaSalle neighborhood to try Archway, one of Montreal's newest restaurants, where the mission is to inspire people to support a healthy, sustainable lifestyle. I couldn't resist and had to get the gnocchi because how often do you get to have gnocchi for brunch? And trust me, this was so worth it because the flavor and the texture is 10 out of 10. The other items we tried were the tofu fried chicken and waffles, which the flavor and the presentation was amazing, but I just wish the tofu was crispier and lighter to balance the polenta waffle. And the baklava pancakes were also beautiful and flavorful, but they were definitely very dense and thick instead of fluffy, so one pancake will be plenty for most people in my opinion. Next, I had to go to one of my favorite places in Montreal, the Talon market. This is one of North America's largest open public air markets, and it's been attracting crowds since 1933. Its lively atmosphere, authentic character, and wide selection of fresh, local produce and specialties always make for a pleasant and appetizing outing. And don't leave without taking some maple syrup and maple butter, which is actually vegan. And although there aren't many vegan food stalls, one spot I found was a Syrian restaurant that gives newly arrived women from Syria a significant opportunity to integrate into Quebec society. Definitely a place worth checking out. Before dinner, I had to check out one more of Montreal's classics at a diner called Maynard's for, of course, poutine. Poutine are fries topped with gravy and cheese curds. This vegan cheese doesn't squeak like traditional cheese curds, but it's still a must-try. But for my last stop, I had to check out the first plant-based restaurant in the city, Chuch Chai, because they have a menu you can't pass up.
Okay, you guys, I'm super excited because I am now dining at Chuch Chai here in Montreal. This was Montreal's first vegetarian Thai restaurant, okay? As a family, they started the whole Thai restaurant establishment in Montreal because there was nothing before them. But this was the second restaurant to open, and it went vegetarian 27 years ago, okay, 1997. Okay, imagine what it was like to be vegan and vegetarian in 1997. 8 years ago, it became all vegan. So they specialize in vegan mock meats and all sorts of things, and it's incredible. What I love is that here you can get an assortment of all their appetizers in one tray. They give you a little tasting of everything because, you know, us foodies, we want to try a little bit of everything. So you are meant to eat it from left to right. It starts with this miang crumb. It's meant to be eaten all in one bite. It's on a betel leaf and it's shredded coconut with like lime and ginger, etc. It won Best Finger Food Award against 49 other restaurants, not just vegan, vegetarian restaurants, period. That means they thought this was the best appetizer amongst everything. That says a lot. Something also to note is that this restaurant has a sister restaurant called Chayo, not too far from here. I was honestly torn on going between that one or this one. Also a Thai restaurant. It's newer. Everybody kept recommending both, and I was like, I don't know, I only have so much stomach space. So I wanted to come check out the OG because this one has been here since 1997 and it's still surviving, so that says a lot. So make sure you check Chayo as well. But let's get started, guys, because I'm hungry and I came in here to eat. So it's meant to be eaten all in one bite. Let's go. Okay, I can totally see why that won the award for Best Bite because it's so refreshing the minute you bite into it. You got the sweet, you got the savory, you got the salty. It's all like, it's just like an explosion of freshness. Especially in the summer because here it's so hot, you definitely want that. Something to also note is that they have cocktails and mocktails, and this is the MK2 that goes along with that. Miang crumb, MK2. It's like a little drink reflection of it. This is the mocktail version, so also refreshing, just like the bite. Okay, so let's continue. So this is some tofu. It's stuffed with like cucumber and cilantro. I know this is a Thai restaurant, but if you've ever had banh mi, this is like banh mi without the bun. That's what this tastes like to me. Delicious. Can't go wrong with this. It's stuffed with potato and it's like almost curried, right? Delicious flavor. I love dumplings, so I'm gonna do it 1 by 2. That seems to be the theme here. So they're known for their peanut sauce here. I think this is the famous peanut sauce because this is delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try this. I love that they have this like battered seaweed. Can't go wrong with a good papaya salad. Oh my gosh, the mint or basil in this is so refreshing. Off to a strong start. I can see why a lot of people recommend this spot. So let's get to the mains now. Okay, so the entrees have arrived, you guys. This is amazing. These are just half portions because I wanted to try a little bit of everything. So just know that the full portions are like double the size, all right? So come with an appetite. I had to get the crispy vegan duck. You don't see that often. And this is obviously Google's favorite. This is what you'll see all over the Google reviews. This looks incredible. This is also like a soy-based protein with some gluten and mushroom. And then, of course, I love curries. I cannot resist curries. This is a curry with their chicken, and so this is a soy-based protein, and then this is konjac root shrimp with the famous peanut sauce with crispy spinach. Yum. And you cannot forget the sticky rice. Always opt for sticky rice. You can also get steamed rice, but there's just something about sticky rice that's so much better. All right, I can't resist. I have to start with this crispy vegan duck first. The crispy skin portion, so good. I never had duck, okay, so I don't know what duck tastes like. But I don't really care because obviously the vegan version is always gonna be 10 times better. Delicious texture inside, moist. The flavor of the sauce is super delicious. I love that it comes on top of a bed of sauteed spinach. Highly recommend. All right, but let's try this tofu. All right, I'm just gonna get some of this sticky rice. Cheers, friends. That's a curry. I love curry. Flavor bomb, absolutely delicious. And then I'm gonna try the shrimp with the peanut sauce. Cheers. It's a signature peanut sauce for a reason. And don't even get me started on this crispy spinach because I love spinach. Channel your inner Popeye and just go crazy. This is a must try. I'm gonna keep eating. Stay tuned for more. All right, guys, you know me. Dessert is a very important part of the meal. And they have a plethora of desserts. We got fried bananas, we got chocolate cake. You know I'm a sucker for chocolate cake. So here we go. I'm starting with the chocolate cake. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start by saying, I'm a chocolate cake snob, okay? I would never think that I could get a good chocolate cake at a Thai restaurant. This is so good. I'm so excited to eat the rest of this. It's delicious. I love the frosting, everything. Now I'm gonna try this fried banana.
Very much like that.
It's come for the food, stay for the dessert. They do not disappoint. They send you off with a bang, okay? This is amazing. Montreal is more than poutine, you guys. Do not sleep on this place or Chayo. You're gonna love it. End your trip to Montreal well.
Montreal is a gem and one of my favorite places to visit, so I hope this video has inspired you to explore the sights and the amazing vegan scene. So I'll catch you next time on Rated V. Bye!